Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. My name is Coach Scott. I'm going to be your coach today for today's Tumble Tikes class, which is for ages 4 and 5. Today we're going to need a broomstick or something, some sort of rod that's sturdy. So I have a broom here and it is sturdy. I can't bend it, so that'll work. We also need a couple of chairs or a couple of end tables. So that way that broom can go right on top of them. All right. Dining room chairs work. Bar table height chairs, not a good idea. All right, those would be too high. And then a cushion. You may want a cushion from your couch to put underneath you while you're doing the bars, so that way if you let go, you can land on something that's nice and cushy. And then lastly, a stuffed animal and a dish towel. And I promise that's it. All right. So broomstick, 2 chairs or 2 end tables, a cushion, stuffed animal, and a dish towel. All right. Let's get to it. We're gonna have so much fun today. I brought a different warm-up for us to do today, all right? So make sure you have your watching eyes on so you can see what I'm doing. You get your listening ears on so you can hear what I say, and we're gonna get started, okay? Right away. So, all right, make sure you have plenty of space to get going. I'm going to just adjust this so you can see me just a little bit better. All right. So for this today, you're gonna hear me say some different things, and you're going to need to do what I do, all right? So you might hear me say, let's go push up Pete, all right? And you're going to drop down, you do a push up, all right? And you're going to keep doing push-ups until I say something else, all right? So that's push up Pete. You might hear me say ski jump Susie, and you're going to go like this. You go ski jump, and you'll just keep jumping, all right? That's ski jump Susie. You might hear me say jumping jack, and you go jumping jack, jumping jack. Good. You might hear me say tuck jump Tucker, and you're going to go tuck jump. Okay? Now, I may even say turn around Tina, and you're going to go jump and spin, all right? So that's turn around Tina. You can hear me say snow angel Sally. You'll lay down on the ground and you'll go snow angel. You can hear me say candlestick Kate, and you're going to go like this, and you're going to rock back, candlestick, and stand back up. That's candlestick Kate. And then lastly, we'll do sit-up Sam. So for sit-up Sam, or sit-up Sammy, you're going to go back. You're going to bring your chest up to your knees. All right, that's sit-up Sammy. All right, so let's get started. All you need to do is look at what I'm doing and listen with your ears, and you'll know just what to do, okay? So here we go. Thank you so much for coming today. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're warming up. Let's run in place. And let's do jumping jacks. And let's run in place. And let's do push-up Pete. And let's do jumping jacks. Oh, there it is. And let's run in place. Turn around Tina. Keep turning around Tina. Good. And let's run in place. And let's do sit-up Sam. And let's do push-up Pete. And let's do jumping jacks. And let's do ski jump Susies. Turn around Tina's. Woo, almost fell over. Turn around Tina. Good. And tuck jump Tucker. Snow angel Sally. Lay down and make your snow angel. And let's run in place. And let's do candlestick Kate. So you're going to put your arms like this, and we're going to rock back. Let's do that again. Kind of sit back. Your arms are here. You're going to bring them back. Straight up. Roll forward. That's our candlestick. And let's run back in place. And let's do tuck jump Tucker. Jumping jack. All right. I think we're warmed up. We're ready to go. Just going to adjust my camera here so you can see more of the shapes we're going to do while we're stretching. We're going to sit down and we're going to go into our what shape? Straddle. All right. This is our body position that we start in every class for our stretch, our straddle. Arms up high, 3 big claps, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Reach for 1 foot. Make sure your legs are flat, toes are pointed, reaching for 1 foot. All right, now we're gonna bring our arms up, 2 big claps, go 1, 2. Reach for the other foot. Awesome. Now we're gonna put our arms up, 1 big clap, and we're gonna reach in the middle. Reach out as far as you can, okay? Just keep reaching, just keep reaching. Oh, good job. Now we're gonna bring our legs together into what shape? What position? A pike, pointed toes, right? Now, can you flex them? Arms up, we'll touch them 4 times. Ready, go 1, all the way back up, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. Now we'll lift a leg and we're gonna roll out our ankle. You can draw a picture if you'd like in the air with your foot as you're moving your foot all the way around. All right. Bring that knee in, give it a squeeze, and a kiss. Okay, and lift up your other foot and roll out that ankle. Good, and give that knee a squeeze. Oh, good, and a kiss. Excellent. Feet together. Hold your feet with your hands. We're gonna flap our wings so we can fly. All right, is there anywhere you wanna fly to? Okay, we can do that. Keep flapping fast. Go fast, fast, fast. Fly, 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 fly. Slow motion and regular flying. Good job. Now we're gonna go crisscross applesauce. Arms out wide, 1 big clap. Get a little bit closer. We're gonna roll our wrists. Okay? Roll it, roll it, roll it. And let's shake it. Shake it high and shake it low. Shake it behind you, shake it in front. Good. All right, so we're pretty well stretched out now. Let's do some tables and some rock and rolls. First, we'll do a table. Remember, keep your feet together and try to get your pinky fingers, that's the smallest finger on each of your hands, to touch when we're doing our table, all right? So I've got my feet together, my hands, see how they come together behind me? My pinkies are touching. And I'm going to push up to get my belly as high as I can. And let's come back down. Now we're gonna hold our knees. All right, I want you to work on holding it like this now, all right? I used to go like this, but I want you to work on holding it like this, okay? So we're getting ready for tucks one day in the air. Where we're holding our shins, all right? And we're gonna rock back and roll forward, all right? Let's do that 2 more times. Rock back, roll forward. Nice rounded back. Rock back, roll forward. Awesome. Let's do 1 more table. Remember, feet together. Try to get those pinkies touching behind you. And you push up. My hands are a little bit apart. Push. Good. Back down. Now, instead of a rock and roll, I want to try candlestick with you guys, okay? We did candlestick Kates in our warm-up, but I'm going to show you how you can do them a little bit more, all right? We practiced this a couple weeks ago. We'll try it a little bit more. I know I'm out of picture here. All right, so for candlesticks, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to have your arms here, and you're going to kind of rock back. Now, as I go backwards, my arms go from here to beside my head, okay? So that I'm back like this. Then I roll forward. Watch my arms again, all right? So I'm bending my knees. They go here, but when I start to rock back, they come up by my ears, all right? So I'm gonna sit backwards, rock back, legs go straight up, and I come back to a stand. Let's try that a couple more times, all right? Bend my knees. I'm gonna kind of sit and rock backwards and roll forward. When we're doing our candlesticks, our legs are gonna be straight up, all right? Make sure your legs go straight up with pointed toes. We do not want our legs coming like this. Ready? This is not what we want. When our legs are going like that, that's too much. All right? My legs were coming into my face. That's too much. We want our legs to go straight up in the air when we're at the peak of our candlestick, okay? Because, I mean, think about it. Think about it like a candlestick. Have you seen a candlestick that just always is like this? That stands like that? No, the candle goes straight up and down with the flame at the top, right? Man, light bulb moment. All right? So, here we go. We've got our knees bent. Our arms are here. We're going to rock back, and we're going to roll forward to our feet. Now, when we get to here, you can go to finish. All right? I'm going to just fix my camera a little bit so you can see me better. There we go. So, that is candlesticks, which you can work anytime now, or you can rewatch this video so we can practice that. But let's go right to our activity for the day. All right? Our activity for the day is scarves. So, I hope you brought a dish towel. Or if you happen to have a fine piece of cloth like this, that's a square, you can use that. Or if you don't have something like this, or if you don't have dish towels, you could also use, maybe you have a face cloth in the bathroom, that's the shape of a square. Or you can get a couple pieces of paper towel that are in the shape of a square when you don't take them apart. All right, so watch what we're going to do. We're going to take our scarf or whatever we're using for a scarf, and we're going to put it in one hand, and we're just going to, well, let's start really basic. Ready? Watch this. I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to reach over, I'm going to grab it. I know, super easy, right? And reach over, grab that one. Okay? Do that a couple more times. Boom. Boom. All right. Now, put the scarf in one hand, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do a small toss. I'm just going to go like that, and I'm going to catch it with one hand. Okay? So let's try that again. Small toss, catch it with one hand. Let's do one more. And we're going to switch hands. It's always good to try doing things with both sides or both hands, all right? There we go. Let's put it in our other hand now. This is my left hand. So I'm going to put it in my left hand, and I'm going to toss it up. I'm going to catch it. It helps to watch it with your eyes. Watch the scarf so that you can, your body, your brain can be using your eyes to be like, oh, there it is, and that can tell your hand to go there to get it, okay? So you keep your eyes on the scarf. You're going to go toss. I'm watching it. Good. All right. Do one more. Toss. Got it. Now watch this. Let's go back to our other hand. We're going to toss it up, but this time I'm going to grab it with my other hand that's empty right now. Ready? I'm going to go toss, catch. Now make sure when you toss it, let's toss it out to the side. All right. Let's toss it out here and reach over and grab it. Look at it watch the scarf with your eyes the whole time. I'm watching it. I reach over and I grab it, okay? Let's use our other hand now. I'm going to toss it out here. I'm going to toss it up. I'm going to reach over. I'm going to grab it with my empty hand right now, all right? Ready? Toss it, reach over and grab. Let's do one more. Excellent. Now we're going to do a big toss, okay? So we're going to throw it up in the air, and we're going to let it come down, and we're going to catch it. You can either use two hands to go like that to catch it, or you can do one, all right? So let's do one big toss. Ready? 3, 2, 1, toss. All right, I got it. Did you catch it? Hope you did. If you didn't, that's okay. You know, we got to practice things to get better. Sometimes it takes, you know how many scarves I've thrown in my life? Probably about 1,000. I throw scarves all the time. It's like, oh, it's a new day, throw a scarf. You know, I'm practicing all the time, catching scarves. So if you drop it, that's okay. All right, we got to keep practicing so we can get better at things, right? So let's do another big toss, and we'll try to catch it with either two hands or one hand. Ready? Big toss. Up. Watch it with your eyes, so that way you can get your hands to catch it when it comes down. Now, if you're ready for a challenge, what we're going to do is we're going to toss the scarf super high, but when it's up in the air, we're going to clap our hands 2 times before we catch it. Ready? Go up, and we catch. And let's try that again. Really big toss. Go up, catch. Good job. Now, if you can do that and you want to be challenged even more, I'm going to stand up. You might not be able to see me fully, but I'm going to throw it up in the air. I'm going to clap 2 times, spin around, and catch the scarf with 1 or 2 hands, okay? So, here I go. Standing up, we got the scarf ready. We go toss it, clap 2 times, spin around, catch it. Ready? Woo! Ta-da! All right, let's try that one more time. This is tricky, okay? I've done this so many times. That's why I'm able to do it. But you might need to do more practicing to be able to catch it, and that's okay. Ready? But this is fun to try, right? It's fun to do things that are tricky. Let's try it. We're going to throw it up in the air, clap 2 times, spin around, catch it. Ready? Woo! That was close. I almost missed it. So, scarves. We can also take our scarves and we can make shapes with them. We'll do some shapes really fast. This is a what shape? It's a square, right? Now, if I take the corners and I bring them together, you can do this laying yours down on the ground. But if you bring them together, now what shape is it? It's a rectangle, right? 2 sides are longer, 2 sides are shorter, okay? So we can start off with a square, we can fold it, and we have ourselves a rectangle. Now, if I take this and I fold this in half, you can do this with your scarf at home. I'm back to a square. Pretty cool, huh? Now, if I take this corner that I'm holding up here and this corner down here and I bring them together, you can do this at home too. What shape do I have now? The triangle, right? It's got 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. And it makes a triangle, all right? So with your scarf, you can make all kinds of different shapes at home, all right? You could even do this. When it's nice and big, you can make a big triangle. Take your corners. There you go. You can then fold that triangle. I know I'm going really fast, but I'm just showing you things that you can do later on. And you can keep folding your triangle to make it even smaller. That'd be a fun thing to do. How small of a shape can you make folding your cloth? That's that. Starting to get hard to do though. Smaller triangle. You get the idea. These are different things you can do with scarves to work on shapes and using your hands to manipulate the scarf. But without further ado, let's do some more gymnastics, okay? So bars today. You need 2 chairs or 2 end tables, a sturdy broomstick, unless you have a bar at home. Some of you might have a mini bar, and that's cool. You can use that, in which case you don't need chairs and you don't need a broomstick. I do, because I don't have a bar at home. So I'll show you how I set mine up. I'm going to use a couple of end tables. This. All right. That. Now, instead of using a broomstick, because I'm a little bit bigger than you guys are, I'm going to use a floor bar that I brought home from the gym. All right, it's a little bit bigger and sturdier for me because I'm a wee bit heavier than you are. All right, so parents, some things to note for bars whenever your child is doing bar stuff at home, whether you have a real bar or if you have a setup like this, which is fine. You want to make sure the height of your bar is no higher than chest height for the child. All right, so that way it is safe, it's sturdy for them. And it's appropriate for their abilities, both flexibility, strength, so forth. So chest height, no higher. It can be lower, that's fine, but we do not want it any higher than their chest, which is why I was saying if you have bar height chairs, not a good idea also. They don't have a large surface for the bar to rest on, okay? So end tables, dining room chairs. Parents, you might also need to hold the bar in place while your child is doing some of these activities, so that way they can be safe, unless you're able to secure the bar to whatever surface you are using. All right, those are my safety tips. You may also want to use a cushion underneath your bar in case you let go while you're doing the skill, so that way you land on something soft and cushy. I'm a bit too big, so I'll be touching the mat the whole time. I'm going to go without a cushion, but you will actually be able to lift your body up in the air, and so having a cushion could be really helpful. Last thing I'm going to say for doing bars, if you have a bar like this, do not do a forward roll down, okay? If you know how to do it, You can do it in the gym. You can do it on a real bar. This is a makeshift bar, okay? Do not do a forward roll down, all right? It's just not a good idea to do that while you're at home. All right, so those are our tidbits for class for bars. Now let's do some bar skills. I am going to show you some different skills that you can do. And I'm going to tell you how many of them that you can do on your own after the class. And I'm going to go a little bit fast so that way I can show you all the different bar skills you can practice at home. All right, so to start, if you're using chairs or tables, you may want to put cloths underneath what you're using as a bar. That way it doesn't scrape up your surfaces, parents. All right? You should always have a parent around while you're doing bars at home. Now, you can start by hanging, okay? So if you go in between the bars, or the bar blocks, we'll call them, with bent arms or straight, if you can do straight arms, that's great. I'm too big to be able to do straight arms. You're just going to lift yourself off the ground and you're going to hold yourself hanging in the air for a couple of seconds. Like this. 1, 2, 3, and back down, okay? Now, your arms could be straight doing that, which if you can, that's better. Or you can do bent arms for a hang, okay? Which is what I have to do because I am too big. This is not tall enough for me. Now, that's hanging. So you could work on hanging on the bar, and you could hold it for 3 seconds each time, and you could do 5 of them, all right? Take a little break in between each one, all right? And go back and hang some more. This works on your grip strength. It also works on your shoulder strength, the ability to hold and support your weight in the air from the bar. Bars requires a lot of strength to be able to do it. It's all body strength throughout the whole event when you get to do on the big bar skills, okay? So that's hanging. You could also do swinging. Parents, you may want to hold the bar in place for this one. You're going to put your hands on the bar, shoulder width apart, all right? And you're going to lift yourself off the ground and you're going to swing your body back and forth. Now you can do this with straight arms. You can also do it with bent arms. I am going to do bent arms because I'm a little bit big. And I'm not able to swing a lot, but you might be able to swing a little bit more, all right? So up and we rock back and forth. All right, see how my body kind of moves forward and backward? You can do it, like I said, with straight arms if you have that space, or you can do it with bent arms and you swing back and forth. So that's something, once again, you can do 5 times. So we can do 5 of our hangs where we hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. We do 5 of our swings. For your swings, you can bring your knees up and hold it in a tuck if you need to, okay? Now, another skill you could do could be toe touches, all right? So for toe touches, you're going to be hanging from the bar like this, and you're going to lift your toes up to the bar, hold it for 1, 2, 3, and then come back down, all right? Now that is a skill, once again, you could do maybe 5 times or so. All of these skills on bars, you have to use your hands, all right? Your grip strength. What do I mean by grip strength? It means the muscles that you use to hold something like this bottle of water or this broom here. It's the strength in your hands, in your wrist area here to be able to grab something. So if you're at the park and you're doing the monkey bars, it's all grip strength and also shoulder and arm strength. But that's how you're going to hold on to that monkey bar. Same thing for this bar here. It's all grip strength. So after you've been doing bars for a couple minutes, you might be like, your hands are going to be like, what are we doing? I'm so tired. I need a break. And that's where Pooh Bear comes in, all right? So I don't know what stuffed animal you brought, but this is my son's Pooh Bear that he's letting me use. Hello. And you can use your stuffed animal to work on bars, all right? And you can give your hands a break, and you can see if you can coach your stuffed animal to do bars the way that they're supposed to, all right? So let's go back and do a couple of those skills that I just told you about. Go under the bar. You can take your stuffed animal now, and you can say, okay, Pooh Bear, can you hang from the bar? And you bring Pooh Bear's hands up to the bar. Their arms are never long enough, you know that? But anyways, he's hanging from the bar, and go 1, 2, 3. Good. And come down. Now, Pooh Bear. So that's hanging from the bar. Pooh Bear, can you swing from the bar? Ready? Okay, grab the bar and swing. Pooh Bear, you can swing with straight arms. That'd be better. You can keep your legs straight if they can fit. If you need to tuck your legs up to swing, that's fine too. All right? Pooh Bear is much smaller than me, so he can keep his legs straight. And he's swinging. Now, Pooh Bear, we're going to do a toe touch, okay? So ready? If you can hold onto the bar, Pooh Bear, then you're going to try to bring your toes up to the bar. If you can keep your legs straight while you're doing it, that'd be a great challenge for yourself. You're going to need to use your core muscles if you're doing it, okay? Pooh Bear is using his core right now to lift his toes up and back down, all right? And up and back down. Good. So those are toe touches. So after you have taught your stuffed animal some bars for a minute or two, you'll find that your grip strength is ready to go again. You're ready to do more bars, okay? So today, the 2 skills of the day that we're evaluating for are front support and a chin hold. I'm going to show you a chin hold first, okay? You can do this together with me. So you're going to be, you're going to grab the bar and have your arms about your hands shoulder width apart. What do I mean by shoulder width apart? You may be wondering. So you want to have your hands, I'll show you like this. When you're grabbing the bar, you want your hands to be about on either side of your body, all right, which is shoulder width. You do not want your hands like this, all right? This is not going to be good for bars. You also don't want your hands all the way out here, okay? Because that's going to be hard for you to support your body weight with your arms all the way out like that. If you have your hands shoulder width apart, you're going to be able to do your front support and you're going to be able to do your chin hold, okay? For a chin hold, grab the bar, shoulder width apart. You're going to bring your chin to the bar and you're going to hold it for 2 or 3 seconds, all right? Now, if you can get your legs straight while you're doing it, awesome. If you don't have space and you need to bend your knees, that's okay too, all right? So I'm going to bring my body up and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Why is it a chin hold? My chin is at the bar, all right? So you could do that 5 times, take a little bit of a break in between each one. That's your chin hold. Shoulder width apart, bring your body up, hold your chin at the bar, and you're on your way. A chin hold is really important to learn so that one day you can do a pullover. You might be saying, I have no idea what a pullover is. I bet you do, all right? I'll show you with Pooh Bear. So Pooh Bear is going to do a pullover. He's going to bring his chin to the bar. He's got his arms on shoulder width apart. A pullover is when you go up and around to the front support, all right? So a chin hold or chin up is the first part of the pullover, all right? So that's why we work with that skill, so we can get our grip strength and prepare ourselves for a pullover one day. Now, don't do a pullover on a setup like this. Front support, ready? So for a front support, you're going to have your arms shoulder width apart, and you're going to go straight arms, and you're going to have you're going to push through your arms on the bar to get your body off the ground, okay? You'll find when you're doing your front support, this bar goes right along your hips, okay? So you're much shorter than I am. When you're doing this, you're going to push up. Your feet are probably going to come off the ground. Try to keep those legs nice and straight, okay? And point your toes if you have the space. If you're a little bit taller and you can't keep your legs straight, you can bend them for now. But just know we want to have straight legs when we have the room and we're able to do it, okay? So ready? I'm going to have my hands shoulder width apart, and I'm going to push up through my arms. The bar is at my hips right here. See it? I've got my legs bent because I'm too tall. I've kept my arms nice and straight, and then I come off. You can hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. So our skills of the day are front support, hold it for 2 or 3 seconds, and then chin hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. Each of these skills, while you're practicing at home, you can do 5 of, and then take a break, all right? Now, if you want to do some extra fun stuff, I'm going to show you some things you can do to get ready for handstands on the bar one day. That's a little ways down the road, but here are some things you can do at home to work on handstands, okay? I'm going to use the broomstick. Just going to move my bars back. You can also teach your stuffed animal how to do a front support and how to do a chin hold, which I think we already taught. I think I taught Pooh Bear that, right? think I did. Well, anyways, for our handstand work, if you want to practice and get yourself ready for handstands on the uneven bar set or on a high bar one day, here are some things you can do at home with a broomstick, all right? I'm just going to have a little bit more space. Okay, now I'm going to first adjust the camera so you can see it more. So for this one, you're going to take your broomstick, make sure you're not going to hit anything above you, and you're going to put your broomstick in your hands about shoulder width apart, all right? And you're going to bring that up above your head, and you're going to be looking up at your hands the whole time. Now, while you're looking at your hands, can you see my ears? All right? Hopefully not. We want to have our arms so that our ears are covered by our arms, all right? So you can hold that position with you standing up, this above your head, gripping the broomstick, looking up at it for 10 seconds, and then take a break, okay? And that's working on that body shape for a handstand one day above a bar. Now, after you've done that and you've held it for 10 seconds, maybe you do that 3 times, all right? Here's something you can do on the ground that can be fun. We're working on a handstand shape. Just gotta adjust my camera one more time, and then we're almost done. If you need to go, you can go, but I thought these might be fun things for us to be able to do at home on our own, all right? So this one, you're gonna lie on your tummy, and you're gonna have straight arms. The arms are gonna go by your head. It's gonna cover your ears, and you're gonna look at your hands, all right? And you're going to lift your arms off the ground, all right? So I'm gonna lay on my tummy. I've got nice straight arms. I'm looking at my hands, and then I'm gonna lift my hands up. All right, and I put it down. Maybe hold that for anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds. Take a breather, then you can try it again. Shoulder width apart, grip on the bar. You're gonna be looking at your hands, arms are straight, and you're gonna lift your arms off the ground. And you're gonna be looking at your hands the whole time. Good. All right. So those are a couple of ways that you can prepare yourself for one day being able to do a handstand on a bar, all right? So I hope you had a lot of fun with me today. I know I had fun with Pooh Bear, wherever he went. Here he is. Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear, working on some bar skills. Once again, our skills of the day are the front support and a chin hold. So if you want to have mom or dad take a video of you doing those skills, they can email them to skilltrack@metroselfgymnastics.com. And then one of the coaches, myself or another coach, can provide feedback for how you're doing, things you're doing well, and what you can work on in order to do it better, okay? Because we always want to help you to be able to succeed. All right, so this has been Bars Without a Bar at Home with Coach Scott. I hope you had a lot of fun. And Coach Caitlin will see you this Thursday for class. Tumble Tikes are at 11 a.m. on Thursday again. Have a great week. And until then, farewell. High five. Elbows. Bam. Fist bump. Float up. Bye.